Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, SalvationsElite. We are back with another video, guys. And today, as you guys can tell from the title, we're talking about the community tournament that I'm hoping to put on, that I am putting on, January 12th, next month. It's a month away, basically, now. So you guys better be grinding. And we're talking about it today because there's a lot of details and a lot of just random things that we got to figure out for the tournament. And I want, again, this is the community tournament, so I want you guys to be part of the decision making. There's a lot of things that we got to go over to make that happen. This is obviously a lot different of a video than we normally do, but I said that the Learn from the Pros is going to come out today, but I didn't have time to do that, so we are doing this one. And then on Monday, the Learn from the Pros will come out, so be on the lookout for that. So this is actually my last day in Phoenix, and then tomorrow heading back home for winter break, and then heading back to Ohio for the last semester of college before we graduate. Graduate, put that pin on the other side. But I'm excited to, you know, head back home, see the fam, see the friends, and have a good time. So basically, there should be a lot of videos coming out for the next month and a half or so, So I'm excited to finally have some time to make a lot of content and focus on it for a little bit. So be on the lookout, baby. The grind's going to be starting now that I'm a jobless, schoolless man. But yeah. So with that said, long intro, but let's talk about the community tournament. So there's just a lot of details that we got to figure out, like I said, and there's like basically 5 factors: number of teams, the team sizes, the prize pool, and then there's, you know, then I want to talk about the broadcast a little bit. Yeah, the broadcast. I guess, and rule set is a talking point. I think we're probably gonna do CWL rule set, but anyway, right now, ideally, I would like to have 8 teams for sure in the tournament. I would love to have 16 teams in the tournament. I guess that all kind of depends on how many players we want to have per team, and that all has to do with the prize pool as well. So what I'm excited to do is I want to put in $100 of my own money into the tournament for that may kind of help make that prize pool a little bit cooler. Since we're creeping close to 10,000 subscribers and all that, I want this to be a pretty cool capstone for what we've been doing so far. And it should be really fun. So again, number of teams is what we need to decide first. I'm okay with having any amount of teams as long as we have 8. And so right now I'm going to cap it at 8. And then if we have enough interest, I'll open it back up to 16. So that's kind of like a for sure set in stone thing. So I really want this to be either a 4v4 or a 5v5 tournament. So that's the first deciding factor. So there's a poll right here in my top left, and you guys click on that and vote whether you want it to be 4v4 or 5v5. And that'll kind of help us decide how we do this. And then the other discussion, which you're gonna have to have a discussion in the comments about, is how do we create those teams. There's a few options with how you create those teams. The first option is just you just submit your own team, which probably is the easiest way to do it for me, where if, you know, one of your guys doesn't show up, it's on you guys and things like that. Kind of makes it easier on me. Another option is that you're only allowed to enter as solos, and then you get paired together as a team with a bunch of people that you don't know, but it kind of makes it fun and balances the teams out a little bit. And that's kind of been my biggest problem with some other community tournaments I've seen or, you know, done before, is that teams are just so uneven. There's one team that's just a god team that rolls through everybody else because they've practiced together for so long. They're like a semi-pro team. Their GB rank is in the top, you know, 200 or whatever, and they're just rolling through everybody. And I don't love that because I want to have a little bit of competitive nature and competition in the tournament. Personally, I would lean towards some type of buddy system or solo system. So the third option is that you're allowed to enter as a duo, and you get paired with another duo and then one solo if we're doing 5s, or it's just if you're doing 4s, 2 duos paired together, which I kind of like that a lot, where you're still able to play with somebody who you want to play with, but then at the same time you don't have a full team where you're able to dominate just because you have strats specifically as a team. So I kind of like both. I think I would pair teams up maybe about 3 or 4 days before the tournament to give you guys a little bit of practice time if that was going to be the way we're going to do it. Again, I really want to see you guys' comments down below. Give me any ideas you guys have and what you guys want with that type of thing, and then I'll make an executive decision video probably in about a week or so with the actual rule set, everything about how to enter, all of those things in the next video about the community tournament, which will be next week at some point, probably later in the week. So again, the prize pool will be $5 per person, I think. So if we had 16 teams enter and we had teams of $5 per person, that would be a $400 pot plus my $100, so that'd be a $500 pot, which would be awesome. And like, that's pretty decent money for only having to play a round of 16 match, a round of 8 match, a final 4 match, and a championship match. So you're playing 4 matches and you could win over $100 a person. That'd be really awesome. And at the end of the day, I just want this to be a really fun tournament, good vibes all around. And the other thing is I want to broadcast this tournament. My goal is for all of the matches to be broadcast, and that's if me and then 3 friends all have other streams that are codcasting on the tournament, which would be awesome. And I think tons of fun if you're able to watch your friends play, or your friends are able to watch you play in every match with codcasters, with animations. I plan on making some graphics for it. And I mean, I would love to have a sponsor for the tournament potentially, which would be really cool if possible. I'm sure the finals, semifinals probably as well, up on the channel. So those will be up on the channel and things like that. So a little pitch for you guys. I'll probably talk about it in the next video as well with sponsors and whatnot. So there's a lot to talk about down in the comments. Okay, so talk about how many teams you would like to see, either 8 or 16. How many players you would like to see per team, either 4 or 5. And then how would you like the teams to be decided? Players to be able to bring your own teams of 4 or 5, or do you want to get paired up with people so duos are getting paired with other duos, and that type of thing. So either way, guys, I really appreciate all of the feedback. Also, if there's just solos that want to play together, I'll definitely connect you guys. I think we're going to use the Discord to probably enter the tournament. I'll organize all of that in the next video so that we can get it all under one roof video, announcing the tournament and announcing how to enter it. I appreciate all you guys. This has been awesome so far this year, and I'm excited for Black Ops 4 in the future. And ranked play's not even out yet, and so we haven't even been able to have any like ranked play commentaries or strats for ranked play and things like that. And to be honest, I haven't been able to play enough competitive myself as much as I'd wanted to so far this year. Oh, also, my friend's yearly LAN is coming up. So we do a LAN every year with friends usually over Christmas break, and we're doing that. So hopefully we should have a few videos from that, which is always a ton of fun. We're doing that like right after Christmas. So lots of fun stuff coming up. If you guys liked the video, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. I really do appreciate all you guys. But as always, I'm your boy SalvationsElite, and we will see you next time. I'm out. I shouldn't have doubted them, but in those 2Ks, man, they just didn't look good. But they proved me wrong. They played pretty well. They got 4th. It wasn't a horribly disappointing showing for Luminosity like I thought it might be. But it's